Hey everybody, this is Attorney Kenneth Stevens from the law firm Stevens PLLC, and today I want to talk to you all about the Deceptive Trade Practices Act, or for short, the DTPA. This act is very broad, and the reason I want to talk to you all about it is because in almost every case that I've seen lately where a claim's been brought for less than $500,000, there's been a DTPA claim alleged against the contractor. Now, for those of you that do commercial projects, you may think that, oh, that's a residential thing. You only really see that in residential projects. That's wholly incorrect. You're starting to see more and more claims brought against commercial contractors alleging DTPA claims. Now, why is that? Well, what you have to know and understand about this statute is that it's made to protect against a lot of things. But the main two things that I'm seeing are factual and legal misrepresentations and unconscionable actions by the contractor. And so let's talk about those things a little bit. Legal and factual misrepresentations. Essentially, you cannot go around just saying whatever it takes to get the business. Oh, I'm the best contractor, or oh, I have X amount of years of experience, or oh, I'm guaranteeing you the best price. Those things, if they are untrue, could be considered factual or legal misrepresentations. Also, during the course of the project, going in and saying, oh yeah, I paid this much for this material, or this is the best material that money can buy, or representing that, whatever labor you're doing is worth a certain amount of money, or I went and got the best subcontractors, or we got these awards. All those different kinds of things during a project could be considered factual misrepresentations if they're not true, and you could find yourself on the opposing end of a DTPA claim. Now, with regard to unconscionable acts, this is another big one. This basically means that you're taking advantage of the individual or the consumer's lack of knowledge. This is very easy for a contractor to do. You also have special knowledge with regard to building materials, the industry, that the typical consumer, even if they have a business education, does not have. So what this means is that if you're working on a job and you tell them something that may be true, but you are taking advantage of the fact that they don't know any better, you could be on the opposing end of a DTPA claim. So I need you all to just familiarize yourself with this statute. A lot of times when it comes to residential projects especially, there's specific language that has to be in your contract that comes directly out of the DTPA. The DTPA requires certain language to be in contracts for residential construction. There's also tie-in statutes that aren't necessarily in the DTPA, but that can be pulled into the DTPA, and a cause of action can be alleged, and if proven, a person can get up to 2 or 3 times their damages. These are called tie-in statutes. So as you can see, this is a very plaintiff-friendly statute. It's used all the time in Texas against contractors, and if you're building in Texas, you should be at least somewhat familiar with the statute so that you know what to put in your agreements, so that you know how to combat this statute, and so that you can set yourself up to avoid the pitfalls of this statute. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. You all go look up this statute, review it. There's 27 things enumerated called the laundry list that are considered DTPA violations on their face. If you do one of those 27 things, you will be considered to have violated the DTPA. So again, go look this statute up, understand it. I hope that this is helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email, and happy building.
Interview.